Good Wednesday evening, everyone. I'm forecaster Tyler Allender. We are seeing some changes on the way in the form of a cold front that's moving through the Mississippi and Tennessee valleys, but it's going to be in a much weaker state by the time it gets here. Just a few sprinkles in the forecast on Thursday. Today's high temperature was 80 degrees, so it's quite a bit above average, and the low temperature this morning, 64. That's almost 15 degrees above normal for, well, this November 6th. That was then, and this is now 75 degrees out there with partly cloudy skies and humidity kind of creeping up, and that's going to be the case for about another 24 hours before we see the effects of that cold front start to filter in tomorrow. Temperatures around the Big Bend are sitting in the 70s from about Tallahassee south, 70 in Carabel, but we do have a few 60s up toward Quincy, 66 degrees there. The winds have been out of the northeast to the east for the better part of the week, and that's going to continue for the next couple of days, maybe a bit of a more northerly shift as we get into the next couple of days ahead of that front. And you can see with the dew points across the nation, drier air filtering in. That'll be here Friday. The dew points is the amount of moisture that we have at the surface. And so, again, we'll see drier air begin to work in here in about 24 to 36 hours. But for now, we've got plenty of moisture at the surface and up aloft in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere. You can see this little burst of energy in the Gulf of Mexico. That'll help give us a few sprinkles as we go into the day on Thursday. For now, though, mild, mostly dry tonight. In fact, even tomorrow, most of us will be fairly dry, only about a 20% chance of rain. Then on Friday, we get cool with the high pressure filtering in behind a cold front, but if you're traveling down to Florida for the holiday weekend, that front will lose its steam and temperatures won't be quite as cool as we go into the weekend. But still around here, pretty delightful. Temperatures tonight, mid-range of the 60s, warm, clouds sticking around. It's going to be a little on the muggy side as well. Temperatures again running quite a bit above average, and high temperatures tomorrow again will be in the 80s, coming within a few degrees of some record high temperatures. 7-day forecast changes as we go toward the weekend. Low 70s on Friday for afternoon highs, and the 40s return, but don't get used to it. The warmth returns as we go into the early part of next week.